Canada. You've been busy with celebrations this year. As Canada turned 150, Haven, Canada turned 50. Hi, I'm Charles Morris, and I want to take a few moments to share with you how God has blessed Haven, Canada since launching in 1967. Did you know that our presence in Canada began with a small group of Vancouver Christian businessmen who formed a Canadian charity originally called Crew of the Good Ship Grace? Well, 50 years later, Haven Today is still on the air every day in Canada, reaching over 50,000 listeners coast to coast. And our mission hasn't changed over the last 5 decades. We've always shared the great story that's all about Jesus through word and through music.
I've anchored my soul.
Haven's roots and its nautical theme began in California in 1934.
Ahoy there, shipmate. 8 bells and all's well.
Paul Myers turned his alcoholic life over to Jesus. With his on-air name, First Mate Bob, Myers used his background in radio to start broadcasting the Haven of Rest from the Good Ship Grace in Los Angeles. Myers also assembled the Haven of Rest Quartet, which became a major part of the ministry for several decades. Now, over 83 years later, Haven has expanded our radio outreach through many outlets, including our website, the Anchor Devotional, podcasts, our mobile application, social media with over 1.3 million followers, blogs, videos, a prayer ministry, and humanitarian relief efforts. Shortly after I became the fourth and current speaker, the terrorist attacks of 9/11 struck fear across the world. But we were able to go on the air that same day, proclaiming the hope that only Jesus Christ can bring. And by satellite, it was a totally new program. And as the world continues to change at a rapid pace, Haven Today speaks truth into current world issues with a compassionate response in the name of Jesus. The Haven Today mission is to equip, engage, and encourage followers of Jesus in this world today. Over just the past 12 months, we've met this mission through unique programs that cover a wide variety of topics. The Jesus Storybook Bible by Sally Lloyd-Jones, inviting children and adults to discover the one who is at the center of God's great rescue story. Canadian Ann Voskamp talking about brokenness and how God uses it in our lives for His glory. Fleeing ISIS, finding Jesus. I traveled to Iraq 3 times to capture the story of how many are coming to know Christ in the Middle East. The Case for Christ, which tells the true story of Lee Strobel, a former atheist and a journalist who came to know Jesus. Johnny Erickson Tata spoke with us on the 50th anniversary of her tragic accident, which left her a quadriplegic, but brought her to the Lord. And one of my favorites, The Servant Queen and the King She Serves, a special series that examined the Christian faith of Queen Elizabeth II. I'm happy to say that Haven, Canada has had a unique role in ministry over this past half century. It's not just a reflection of what's been done in the United States. Haven, Canada has been busy with unique things like the distribution of Haven Quartet music through Word Records, a contribution of nearly $100,000 each year to various international relief projects, and most recently hurricane relief. Haven, Canada raising significant funds for the 180,000 plus Bibles that we've sent to Cuba. And the ministry is also helping with the new Spanish language program that we plan on launching in early 2018. Under the leadership of Holden Bowker, Haven Canada's director, Haven Today has taken 4 trips to the Holy Land, and a 5th trip is coming up in November next year, the 70th anniversary of Israel. Be sure and sign up. The man behind Haven's website, Canadian Stephen McCaskill, has also created a documentary about Martin Luther and the Reformation, for which he has won many awards. And after I went to Iraq, Haven Canada took the lead in sponsoring 2 Christian refugee families that we've met over there. What a blessing. From friendliness on the phone to a desire to pray with anyone in need, Haven Canada is a friend who sticks closer than a brother. I look forward to seeing how the Lord will lead in the years ahead. And I just want to personally thank every Canadian listener and supporter and partner, as well as our Canadian team. Together, we're helping to tell the great story that's all about Jesus.